guys wait, I'll give you some too. Oh, probably not this. I got onions in it. Nope, doggies can't have onions. It's bad for them. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I know you want it. Nope, I put a bunch of onions in this. Nope. Paul, this is awful. You wouldn't like it anyway. It's human food. You can see I've been busy milling wood to do the roof addition, as well as I've got a layout here that now what I'm going to do is I'll be able to come through here from inside, and there'll be a shower here instead of taking up space in there. And I got a tank on order, 100-gallon water tank, that's going to go at the back side, and that's going to feed the shower and also give me water throughout the winter. So I've also made some bracing, added bracing for under the deck here, and once I clean out under there, I am going to add more bracing to what I've already done, but I want to make sure that this is, I've got a lot of weight here, and at the edge it's 5 feet above the ground, so I don't want this thing to go down the hill. So I'm going to add more bracing for the structure. But this wood sitting here is for not only the shower area, but for the roof. Needs to cure a little more. It's from standing dead trees, but now that I've cut it, it'll actually dry faster that way. And I've cut it all larger than I need, so I can narrow it on down to whatever I need and shorten it after it's done its shrinking. My guess is it's going to shrink between 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch overall. I had some of that already happen up here. I lost 1/4 inch total off. The top boards were from a standing dead tree, but I used the material right away. So on both sides, just 2 boards, and they're just tie-in boards is all they are. So they're still doing their job, but they have lost 1/4 inch, but that's not going to be a big deal. But I don't want that to happen when I make the roof. So I cut that all this week so far. I didn't really film any of that because you guys have seen me mill stuff before. So what I'm going to do today, though, is I got these beams that I made a while back, and these are 3 by 5, and that's going to be for my loft. So I'm going to go ahead and put those up today. I'm not going to do this part right now. It's been raining most of today. Now it's afternoon and it stopped, so I'm going to try and get out here and get these up. Hopefully before the weekend I can get all the sheathing up, and then I'll start the wrap. I'll get the wrap on it. Once I get that done, then I can concentrate on doing the hopefully the roof. Hopefully I've given enough time, but it's been a really rainy week. In fact, the last couple weeks it's rained a lot around here. For mid-June, I expected it to be much drier than it is. Anyhow, I'm going to get busy on this right now. I've already pre-put some screws in. I just got to go grab my drill, and I'll be right back. Excellent. Let's see how this one works out. think it can come out like that. So I'm going to try. No. Keep. Come on. Darn it all. There, that'll keep it there. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you made it this far. I thought I would tell you a little about what's going to happen next week. Next week, I'm going to work on the extension. The extension is going to house this toilet. I just wanted to make sure that with the width I have here, I could get past it comfortably. I'm going to put the shower stall right here, and I'm going to extend this a little bit further now because I've got a 100-gallon tank coming, and I originally was going to put the toilet inside here, but I want to leave this all open. It's really tiny. It's about 12'3" by probably about 8'5" or something like that in width. That's my interior, so probably about 144 square foot. Get it all calculated. I'm going to build a roof that's not going to connect to this roof. It's going to actually slope this way. I have an on-demand camp style hot water system. It works great. So I'm going to set that up for the shower. It's meant to be outdoor use only, so I'm going to actually mount it outside the building, but it'll be boxed in underneath the eave, and I'm going to vent the stack out above, and I'm going to try to rig it up so that it can heat up and stay warm from the wood stove blowing air through here. I'm not going to put a door in this entrance. I am going to take this board out. I'm going to run a beam like this across here, and then I'm going to, underneath the beam, I'm going to have boards on either side. So I'm going to lose about 3 inches overall in width, but that's okay. I'm going to have plenty of width to get through. And anyways, that's the support load. So next week, I will be working on this addition before I work on the roof. So I'm going to go ahead and continue cutting more or milling more wood because I didn't mill for anything bigger than what I have here. But now that I'm going to extend it, I need to do 4 boards for the length that I need. And then I'll need to obviously have some more uprights than what I've already produced. And that stuff needs to dry a bit. And I'm expecting good weather's coming. We've been getting rain for the last few weeks, like I've mentioned earlier. And anyhow, that's the plan next week, is to get this built. And in a couple of weeks, I should have that tank. This should be, once I've done this should be wide enough to get the tank in here, the shower stuff in here. I can get everything in here once I open this up a little bit. We'll get this wrapped after I get completely sheathed. I won't completely sheath it until I've got this up and I sheath this too. I want to see if I have enough material to do that right now. And then I'll start on the roofs of both of them. I'll get those done. I don't know if I may start the roof next week, late in the week. I don't know. I'm not going to give myself too much work because it's all dependent of weather. If the weather's rainy and stuff, I don't come out here and really work on it. It's just dangerous being this high up, you know, in the rain. I could slip and fall, and I can't afford to go and do that. So I do have other stuff I got to do around here. I still got cleanup work to do. I still got wood collection to do for my firewood for the winter. I may have 5 cords right now. I got tons of kindling because of my milling. So all of my split wood is for the fireplace. I don't have to use it for a wood starter. And I can use kindling for throwing in or keep it stoked as well. So during the day anyways, I got so much kindling. It's an insane amount. So I feel like I'll be really in good shape for the winter heat wise. I'll know for sure after this winter where I'm at. I'll look at everything I have and see how much I went through, and that'll give me an idea after this winter. This is a small cabin. It's tiny. And now that it's getting closed in, it feels smaller. At any rate, I want to thank you for watching. Sorry about my rambling. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to follow me, you can click on the logo on the corner of your screen there, and that'll sign you up so you'll be notified when I put out my next video. I usually put my videos out on Fridays. I try to put them out first thing in the morning. So next week, we'll continue the work on this little shed. And I'm also making a section that contains projects that I'm working on as I do them, because I jump around from project to project. So like my water development, my spring water development, I started it, but it's not as important as some of this other stuff. So I've stopped it and I'll just add to it later. So I didn't give up on it. I want you to know that it's going to happen. But after I'm done with this here, at least exterior wise, I'm not worried about the interior so much because I can do that in really bad weather. I just need to get all the wood milled for it. But exterior wise, as long as I get that done, I'll go to putting together the Quonset hut next. That's very important to get that done. That's going to house everything. My extra supplies for building, my vehicle, my tractor, my snowmobile, all that stuff. Winter weather, it's too harsh. I don't want it to tear that stuff up. They've already been out one winter. My truck's been out since I've owned it, but I still would like to get it inside. Anyway, that's all for this week. So thank you again. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you again.